institutions, and they have been all through this period of the Fourth Republic. People misconduct themselves and they're brought before court. It's for the court to deal with them. That's not a matter.
It has nothing to do about politics.
It has nothing to do with the executive. And their behavior is what lands them in problem with the police and with the courts. It's not the protests. How can the president, who himself, his political career was aided by leading protests, have problems with protests? I don't have problems with protests, and nothing is done in Ghana to prevent people from airing their views on.
He further expressed confidence in the rebound of the Ghanaian economy, stressing how successful the debt structuring program has been on France 24.
First of all, it is a sign of the confidence that your creditors have in your economy. The 98.6% of those holding the commercial debt of Ghana have agreed on the reworking of the debt. That's what essentially the restructuring is about. They're going to, as from next week, exchange their bonds for new bonds which have a different maturity dates, different rates of interest. $13 billion of money was restructured as a result of this agreement. $5 billion equipment, 37% of the nominal value of our debt has been essentially cancelled. And another $4.3 billion of savings on interest will also accrue during the period. So altogether, you're talking about savings to the Ghanaian exchequer of something in the region of $10 billion. That's a significant amount of money. And what it is meaning is that Ghana's economy is now...
Presidential candidate for the Movement for Change, Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen, has assured Ghanaians that he will restore the country's declining economy and create more jobs for the youth. Speaking to members of the Asenwa community in the Bosome Frenho constituency on Saturday, October 5, 2024, Mr. Kyerematen underscored his commitment to reviving the economy and alleviating the hardships caused by what he described as poor economic management under the current government. Mr. Kyerematen, who is currently on a 19-day tour of the Ashanti region, visited several communities including Asewa, Enyinase Danso, Nsuaim number 1, Nsuaim number 2, Amomoso, and Abosomoam, delivering his message of economic recovery. In Galamsey-related matters, the three-day protest against illegal mining climaxed last Saturday as thousands of people marched and later held a vigil in Accra. The vigil at the car park of the Accra Sports Stadium was also in solidarity with 53 people remanded by the courts for an earlier protest by the Democracy Hub. The protesters, mainly made up of youth groups, urged President Nana Akufo-Addo Akufo-Addo to declare a blanket ban on Galamsey and all sorts of mining in forest reserves and water bodies. They further demanded the unconditional release of those remanded in custody, condemning the authorities' crackdown on civil protest and dissent. Clad in red and black, the protesters marched with placards, chanted slogans, and sang patriotic songs that echoed through the city's thoroughfares, demanding an end to the destructive practice that has ravaged the country's ecology and water resources. They marched for hours, covering about 10 kilometers from Okponglo near the University of Ghana in the east southeastern part of the capital to the Accra Sports Stadium, where they converged for the vigil at 7:10 p.m. The procession wound its way through the Tetekwashi Interchange, airports, Kanda and Ridge, leaving a trail of heavy vehicular traffic in its wake. A bus was deployed by the organizers behind the marchers, providing relief for weary demonstrators who could hop aboard and continue their journey.
Also, the Ministry of First is our the opposition, please. We know he's with the mining director. You are with the human resources department. So we are presenting this petition. Leave their name. Through you to the Honorable Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, the ministry mandated to supervise mining and also to stop illegal mining. That this is the petition of the people of this country. Galamsey is actually us. The devastation caused by illegal mining is overwhelming, and we can no longer continue as a country watch our water bodies, watch all other regions destroyed. Protest in Baku. Nana do Baku. Akasebebe. Nana do Baku. Galamsebebe. Protest in Baku. Police bebe. Protest in Baku. Police bebe. Nana do Baku.
Dirty water. No, it's true. When your cousins are suffering and found because it's not your daily experience, but it's still your people. So
the Accra Diocese of the Catholic Church in Ghana is set to hold an environmental prayer protest walk in Accra on Friday, October 11, 2024, aimed at urging the government to take immediate and decisive action against illegal mining, commonly referred to as Galamsey. It will begin at Holy Spirit Cathedral in Dabraka at 10 a.m. amidst the walk through some of the major landmarks in Accra, including Castle Road, Ridge Runabout, Parliament House and Oxford Street, before ending the walk at the Christ the King Parish in Cantonment. A petition will also be presented to President Akufo-Addo at the Jubilee House during the event, demanding swift action to address the crisis. According to a press statement dated October 4, such a move underlined the resolve of the Church to contribute towards the protection against environmental degradation and encourage appropriate sustainable practices. The prayer protest is being organized by the Catholic Archdiocese of Accra in conjunction with the Conference of Major Superiors of Religious Ghana and the Catholic lay faithful and professionals. Still on Galamsey, in a firm stance against illegal mining, Kojo Nkrumah, the Works and Housing Minister and Member of Parliament for Ofuasia Irebi, has declared that his constituency will not permit mining activities in their water bodies. His statement comes amidst growing concerns about the environmental impact of such activities and the political pressure surrounding them. Nkrumah told some constituents on Saturday. Upon Nkrumah highlighted the personal financial burden he bears to support anti-mining raids, revealing that he contributes approximately 7,000 Ghana cedis for each operation.
Sem pibi no ti baby no no na agin so be man konfo akotu agudie woni nsuo so koma say ni nsuo a ye Ofuasia Irebi ase ye man konfo akotu agudie woni nsuo so en say ye nsuo e wa ase esa say nsuo na no ni from aramebwa apribia obi o be ko nsuo so no o ma police for any divers e bi e kire e kwakwache no me a plebi o mo ba kwa ye radar o mo ti be 7,000 cedis. And some of my divers are back to 2 years of their
It is a bit of happiness also, so say, or Bequatia or almost saying you are. Yea, of course, I say, Yamobi Mamma say, yes, you saw no better. The Bepo Atias as final, I say. Wow, person for Budino, your fine pa, who met to me at Tuno. I find that one or two. Now, when you seek, I don't mind any sense. Now, December 7th, Havana, you have got to be the best of Mamino, Pepapano.
Away from Galamsey-related matters, the leadership of the Cocoa Carriers Association has instructed its members at the Tema, Takoradi and Kumasi Depot of the Cocoa Marketing Company Limited to commence an indefinite sit-down strike starting Monday, October 7, 2024, over issues related to their conditions of service. In 2022, members of the association undertook a similar strike demanding wage increase and improved working conditions. The previous strike led to thousands of bags of cocoa beans unattended at various Cocoa Marketing Company Limited warehouses. National Chairman of the Cocoa Carriers Association, Raymond Atanga Abobiga, issued the directive in an interview urging all members to participate fully in the upcoming indefinite strike. This is all for ABC Headlines. There's many more coming in ABC in the morning. Stay tuned.